it's on. And so it begins. It's on. Everything that we have predicted and talked about and warned about is here. It's here. The anti-Semitism, the rise of old hatreds and Nazism in Europe, the destabilization of the West, the rise again of Russia and the communists, it's all here.
The socialists and Islamists coming together to destroy Israel is really here.
Yeah, and us. We just have to find the way to now reach beyond ourselves. We have to find the way, and that's one of the things that we want to do this week with Rabbi Kula and Simon. Simon comes in tomorrow, and I mean, I was on email with them all weekend about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and it's going to be eye bleed hard to get through it, because at this point they are not willing to name evil. They're not willing to say that's evil. And I mean, if I was on the great council of heaven and I was looking into everybody's soul, and I was like, well, you know, but Mahmoud is not a bad person. He just really had some bad things. But I'm not in the great council of heaven. I'm here to help stop terrorists from terrorizing people. And that's our job. You know, we can be a little more reflective. We should have been more reflective after September 11th. We should have been more reflective on what are our policies overseas doing? What is our interventionist, progressive spirit? What have we done to the rest of the world by saying, hey, you know what, okay, we're going to put a dictator in and he's going to have secret prisons, but it'll be good for us. What has that done? We didn't learn our lesson. They will both say that it's wrong and that, you know, but they're trying to find a way to win the hearts and minds. And I'm not sure you can win the hearts and minds over in the Middle East. You know, the Middle East is live by the sword, die by the sword, eye for an eye. When you're still at an eye for an eye place, I want to bring you along, but I'm not going to let you gouge my eyes out. Or quite honestly, anybody else. And, you know, it just has to stop. It just has to stop. And, you know, I don't know what we can do other than learn from history. And, you know, as I pointed out to them, it's not, the Holocaust wasn't the first time. That was the 18th time. Was it 18 or 19? You
said 19 the other day.
19. Yeah. So 19th time. We are approaching the 20th time this happens. Not on our watch. Not on our watch.
Well, shouldn't you ask them their own question of, do you guys have the same why?
Yes.
So then
and
you
that's what I said to
should be
them.
able to get there.
Right. That's what I said to them. Read the Hamas charter. There's your why. There's your why.
Listen to the son of the Hamas founder, of the Hamas leader. I mean, he tells what their goals are. You can't coexist with that. You can't do that.
Hamas does not care about the lives of Palestinians, does not care about the lives of Israelis or Americans. Mm-hmm. They don't care about their own lives. They consider dying for the sake of their ideology a way of worship. Mm-hmm. And how can you continue in that society?
Okay. I'll ask you the same question I asked my last guest. Can you coexist with someone whose mission is your destruction?
Well, Hamas is not seeking coexistence and compromise. Hamas is seeking conquest and taking over.
Let's not forget too that these are the elected officials of this area. This is not like some rampant. This is not like Al Qaeda in America. This is who they voted for to lead their area.
Right. Yeah, they don't sit there and you don't have the politicians trying to say we don't like that, we don't like that tactic. They that's their elected.
I saw in Boston. You heard the talk in Boston and that big rally where they are saying, kill the Jews, run them into the river. Heard it in England, in Paris. They're making the Nazi salutes. In Paris, the Parisians are not gone ape crazy with people in their streets making the Nazi salutes. I want to make sure that we are focused not on politics, not on Hillary Clinton, not on John Kerry, not on Barack Obama, not Benjamin Netanyahu, not on politics, but on the principles of right and wrong, the principles of good versus evil, the principles of Israel has a right to exist, has a right to live, and anyone who says that if it was in their charter to wipe out all Palestinians, that would be evil, period. And we have to lead with that. We have to find a way to show that every day, on every format, in every way. We are going to be the last one standing.
Millions of Americans are asking themselves, with